There's a lot of Americans and a lot of people all over the world that are dealing with electronic harassment right now. One of the most annoying elements of electronic harassment, other than the constant surveillance and the no privacy, has got to be the microwave auditory effect. That's something I've been going through for 10 years now, and it's absolute torture. I've been working my ass off to try to find something that could block it, and I've devised a few different things that work pretty well. What I'm about to show you is a more recent version of a shield that I've made that is very simple. Any person can recreate this and hopefully have the same effect. So I'm going to give you the sound first, and then I'll show you what it is. So those are very strong pulses of radio frequency that are cutting through my room. And then at any point in time, somebody could receive that signal and use software to determine exactly what it looks like inside my room as if a camera was running. That's something the public needs to be aware of. Every person on the planet right now needs to be aware of that. That's what radio frequencies can do. And they can also gather your health information, like your heart rate and what your brain is literally thinking. It can gather your sub-vocalized thought, all with radio frequencies. So that right there is strong to the point that that could cause brain damage. There's a study from Texas A&M that talks about how high energy radiation, non-ionizing radiation, which is a radio frequency, high energy radio frequency pulses will cause brain damage. And that is exactly what's happened in the Havana syndrome. That's exactly what happened in those US embassies all over the world. And you know, we're not the only victims. This is happening to people all over in China. This is happening to people all over in Europe. This is happening to people all over the world. So this also blocks the pain and the attack on your heart. The heart attack that they killed Dr. Alexander Graham Bell's great-grandson with, this could potentially block an attack like that. Because we're not dialed into a frequency, we're picking up all, or almost all, of the incoming beam of electrons that's violently passing through my environment. And it would be wrong, in my opinion, if I tried to profit off this. Okay? We're all going through this together. We're all being tortured together. This is a guitar cord. That is a guitar amp. This is a piece of aluminum screen. That's all it is. And I've got screen all over my walls. And they're all touching, and that energy is traveling now. It wants to go to the speaker. And since this is such a narrow beam blast, you're going to pick up differences at different spots. Like if you're experiencing microwave auditory effect, you might really get a crisp, clean version of their speech pattern, maybe above your head or right around your temple, rubbing this on your temple. And that fluctuation is what they're hitting your head with. They're trying to make you malleable and zombie-like. And don't feel bad, because they do this to their own FBI agents. They do this to police officers. And we all deserve better. We're all the public, and we all deserve better. And we've got the power to demand better. This is not about the War Powers Act. This is not about the Patriot Act. This is a corruption that's getting more and more corrupt every year. And more people are exploiting this every year. I've been going through this 10 years, okay? I'm a young person. I don't want to have this anymore in my life. I don't even want to have this already. I've been going through electronic harassment for a third of my life, just about, and it is ridiculous. And this is a miracle that this works like this, okay? I don't want any money from any of you. I don't want anything. I'm just trying to say this is working. Everyone that's being hit with this deserves $10,000 for non-consensual torture, and that's just to get it started. But for what I'm doing in this video, I don't need anything, I don't want anything. And that's just a start, you know. Everybody that's going through this, that's attempted manslaughter. That's non-consensual testing, not for just one day, one instance. This is day after day after day. So it should be a lot more than that. And I also highly recommend everyone going to airspy.com and getting a software-defined radio download. It takes a little while to get used to it, but it really helps to pick up the radio spectrum. You can run it on sound card, and you don't even need to buy anything. You don't even have to buy the RTL SDR dongle. Another thing, radios pick this up. Dr. Frey said the human brain and a handheld radio are but a wavelength apart. So I've found that's definitely fucking true, even today. Like, you hold a radio around your head, and you flip the channels around, you will pick up some of this interference. But this is even more effective. These people are getting away with this because it's invisible. These people are getting away with this because they try to instigate the person that they're targeting to then have them try to do something dumb. But we've just all got to be wise to that and get these people arrested, because they're harassing us. They're spying on us. Every single one of these people is a sex offender, in my opinion. Every single one of these people is a terrorist, in my opinion. And they all need to be stopped and brought to justice. If they don't want to do this with their mother in the room, if they can't make a video of what they do and post it on the internet for everyone to see, then why the fuck would they be doing it? And people are really doing this shit. So they just leave it on 24/7, just like in the Targeted Justice website. They're talking about the voice clips. They'll leave it on 24/7, and then they'll add their own little comments here and there. This is the worst form of harassment to date. You know what I mean? Like, without a doubt. And it's not just harassment, because they're also assaulting your health and trying to poison you in your environment. This is a serious, serious crime, and it's a serious corruption that I've been waiting for the FCC for years now. I reported this to the FBI and they did nothing. It's actually a joke to me that these people are this incompetent or this willing to let us all get beamed with this shit. Well, they know. Somebody's got to know, you know what I mean? Exactly what this is. But they don't want to tell us, guys. They don't want to tell us. So if this whole video uploads, it'll be a miracle. If it's searchable, it'll be a miracle. If it doesn't get shadow banned, it'll be a miracle. But we'll see what happens. It's October 5th, 2022. And, you know, God bless everybody going through this. Nobody deserves this. This is cruel and unusual punishment. This goes against the Constitution of the United States and just about every single state.